Hi there, my name is NettyM, and today we're playing Factorio. That's the one. Alright, yeah, when we last left off, here we were. We're doing things. What were we doing? We're doing copper cables. So, we gotta set this up to, you know, the usual. The usual stuff. So let's start getting some of these things in here. We're gonna need some, I'm gonna grab, whoa. Forgot my controls there for a second. We're gonna grab this and put it here. Oh, I don't have actual track there yet. What was it gonna be? 1, 2, 3, then the station? Sure. All right, so that's gonna go there. We'll get some track put down real quick just so that we can actually put some of these things down. And then, what am I doing here? I think I'm only doing one. Hard to say, but yeah. Yes, here. Need more radars. But yeah, I'm outputting just to the first car, essentially. So we'll only build this one for now. And then we'll expand as we go. So, let's see here. We're gonna get some belts. Is this how we're doing this? This isn't necessary because we're not combining anything. So we'll take all this stuff out. All this this is, if I have iron and coal, so we'll just do this like so. And whoop, not like that. There. Cool. Okay, let's see. We'll get some power poles. That's gonna probably have to go out this way. Actually, we will put that in its correct place of there, because if we add another, once we have our output train, then that's gonna be the power for those inserters there. And then do this. Whoa. Then let's see. So this can just go like so. This can just go like so. Put some track down there, so we can easily just whoop. Cool. Okay, so this is going to be copper. Where are you? Copper wire. So that's gonna be copper wire, and then grab that, copy that there, and then build some belts just up to there for now, because we don't need it to go beyond that inserter at the moment. And then sort of same here, we'll just go down there, and then that'll go to the output. So, already got those. Let me do a couple of inserters here and get this thing all booted up so we can get copper up here as soon as possible. Boop, boop, ba-doop, boop, boop, ba-doo. Lovely. All right. A little bit of that. Literally a little bit. That's all I have. And then that can go to that. That can go to that. And that can go to that. Cool. Okay. Power this up. I don't have enough beans. Let me make a few more of those. Ooh, I'm running out of supplies here. And everyone was definitely surprised, right? Okay. Cool. Okay, so that is more or less functional. Why do you exist? I don't like that. Don't do that. Thank you. Let's get this all belted up. Connect this all to where it should go. So that can bring in our copper sheets. We'll figure out how that's gonna get through there and stuff in a bit. Now let's just get, power's right here. Perfect. Okay. So let's just go, we'll just go straight. No, we'll keep it here. Then we'll go like that. Just so that we don't interfere with, we might build something there. I don't want to interfere with that too much. And then just a couple more of these. right like that. And there we go. Okay, everything should be powered. We'll need a train station there. Whoa, hi. There it goes. We'll probably need to start signaling stuff pretty soon. But I'd like to try to get this copper up here as soon as possible and actually try to get this thing up and running here this episode if we can. So we're probably gonna need to make a run back to the base because, well, I do have enough tracks for this. That got connected, that got connected. It's okay. Technically there's enough track. Now we just gotta start signaling stuff because now we're gonna have multiple trains. Speaking of which, we've got 2 engines. I have none cars because that's gonna take some plates. Okay, that's fine. Is there anything else I could do here? That's set up correctly. That should be all basically set up correctly, except that oh, this isn't gonna work. Here, I was trying to keep it all like nice and tidy. That's not gonna work at all. Let me grab one of these and put it here. Chest. Nope. Inserter. Chest. Inserter. There. Yes. Cool. Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and copy this. Just put that there. And then this not there, but instead we'll go here, here, and here, just in case we do want to add a 3rd car. Currently I'm just using 2 car setups, and I think that's acceptable for now. This is not right at all. One of these is wrong, and it's the doodad. So let me get rid of this, put that there instead. Okay, cool. So that, now the power poles. Now they're in the right place. Okay, I'm trying to sort of rush through this. I want to try to get as much done as I can before the episode's over. I'm excited. Okay, let's see. We're gonna need signals. I'll probably do some pretty basic signaling right now, just so that our train, basically just these 2 trains, can sort of cross with each other and share track a little bit. So it'll probably be pretty basic for now. So we'll just sort of we'll do sort of this so that the intersection doesn't get jammed. And then we'll sort of do that. Woo! That is quite a sight as it blows by while you're standing right next to it. Okay, so sometimes the coal train is going to need to go this way. So we'll go ahead and, oh, that will let me signal there now, but it won't later, so I'm not going to do that. And then we'll go here and here. That will allow these 2 sections to be separate. So let me go ahead and separate them over here as well. We'll separate this and this. And then we'll separate here so that the copper train can go around and not get in the way of the coal train. And then there. Okay, so I'm not worried about this because this should only ever be the coal train. It's really only in these sections where they need to stay out of each other's way a little bit. So that will do that, and then probably this is red because this whole section is 1, so that obviously needs to be rectified. Let me go ahead and just break it up a little bit, just as we go, just so that it's not, you know, it can get a little ways down the line in case it tries to. So it doesn't get stuck like a million miles from where the other train is. And then this is nothing because that station hasn't been built yet. Go ahead and do this. Let me get a couple. Nope, never mind. Okay, that'll be it for now. We still have a little bit more to do before you can really kick this up. But I have no supplies, So I'm gonna need a train car. We're gonna need more signals, whole bunch of stuff. But this should be pretty much all we need for now. It's not particularly complicated, not particularly robust. Might induce problems, but should keep the trains from colliding with each other, hopefully. When there's only 2, shouldn't be a huge issue. Okay, so it's off that way. I'm not gonna worry about that, because again, this should only ever be the coal train at the moment, not the copper train. So the copper train really only needs to loop around here, so as long as that's free, which it should be. Oh, it's not. Right, okay. Cool, let's break that and that. There we go. Okay. Sweet. Good job. Good job, Signal. Thank you for alerting me to something that I missed. Excellent. Okay, let me grab the car real quick. We'll make a quick jaunt back to back to the base. Load up on some supplies, and then hopefully we can get this actually up and running soon. Sooner than later. Whoop. Close enough. All right. I don't need any engines or locomotives, so I don't need motors at the moment. I'm pretty much just going to need iron plates. Don't need any copper plates right this moment. We'll probably need more track. So let me grab those that are in there, and then we'll go ahead and fire off a bit more. There. Ooh, don't have a ton of that. So let me grab some stone real quick, just so that we can kick that off. 350 should be plenty for what we're doing here today. But, you know, it's nice to have... It's nice to set some to go, and then, you know, when I come back later, like I just did, there's some ready, you know? Again, automation. Automation will hopefully be coming soon here. But, for now, this is fine. 300, where are my iron plates? Let's get a couple more stacks, just so that we have plenty to work with. What else are we gonna need for this? Did I actually build? Oop, went too far. Or no, it didn't go far enough. I actually did build this. Okay, perfect. So that's all set up. I don't have a train, so we're gonna need, we'll say 2 cargo wagons, even though we'll probably only be using the first one. We're going to need, you know, we'll fire off a couple of those. We're probably gonna need a few more signals, and yeah, I think we're good for now. Okay, let's head back and get this finished. Let's go. Huzzah! Success, maybe. We'll see. I think this is gonna work. It should work. I see no reason why it wouldn't work. Because then I want to try to get the next step. I don't think I'll do that today, or in this episode, but hopefully we'll be able to get to things like green circuits and... Did I run into something? Green circuits and the like here pretty soon. Okay, so let me throw a train down here so that we can start getting this set up here and here. Again, 2 cars, even though we're probably only going to be using the first one, just so that we can, you know, expand pretty easily. We don't have to mess around with the train. We'll make this, ooh, interesting. Interesting. This now creates a little conundrum that I'm going to have to I'm going to have to think about. This guy's got to get fuel somehow. And I certainly could use, because there's going to be coal here, I could split some of it off, and that might be the easiest thing to do for now. But I might create a little fuel depot somewhere central, or maybe a couple along the way, where they can just sort of park up every once in a while. And I'll just sort of add that to their line, where they can just kind of wait for a minute and then go on their way. in between stops. Something like that, maybe. That might be the best thing. But for now, I might just snag a little bit of the coal that exists down here already to keep this particular train fueled up. So we don't have to really worry about it. Because that's going to be a little bit of an infrastructure challenge, or at least change, to get that started. So I'm going to go ahead and add... We're at Benjamin Schellenberg. I'm going to add Tom Rochette. And I know I can change the names of the stations. I find them very fun. And so there's going to come a time where it is untenable to have these random names that I have to like scour the map for. But for now, we still have a pretty manageable number of stations. So at some point I'll name them. They'll make all make sense and stuff. But for now, I think they're very funny to look at. So let's head to Tom Rochette. We will wait for full cargo. This is where we're picking up copper plates. And then, but we'll also wait until some time has passed. So maybe 60 seconds for this. And then we will go back to Benjamin Schellenberg and do the opposite, empty cargo or 60 seconds. Cool. We'll leave that manual for now, just because I'm not totally ready for it to be, to go. Well, maybe this sort of an orange, coppery kind of color. That's fine. Not very different from the rest, from the default color, but that's okay. Ew, I bit my tongue. That's inconvenient. Okay, so that's basically ready to go. I think the copper station is basically ready to go. So, I have no coal. Of course I have no coal. Come with me, you. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Alright, let's head into the Tom Schoenberg's. Can't remember what it was. I wonder, those must have been named after people. Kickstarter backers or something. It's very cool, and I love it. All right, so we will instead build the train here. And that will immediately start to get... that's what I want. Immediately start to get loaded up with stuff. But let me tweak this a little bit first. Sure. That's pretty good. It's sort of an orangey color. All right. Tim Rochette to Benjamin Schellenberg. So first to Benjamin Schellenberg, because we're starting down here now. We're going to wait for empty cargo and 60 seconds, or 60 seconds rather. That's important. And then back to Tom Rochette, full cargo or 60 seconds. Lovely. Okay. Let's keep it a manual. I'm not going to put a train card down yet because I would like to fuel this guy up and get it ready to go so that it doesn't wait for a significantly longer period of time than it normally will. So we're going to load it up with coal. Let me break off a little coal, and we'll do it down here. Or no, I'll do it beforehand, just so that it can, the balancer should still hopefully balance it correctly. So we'll break it off right here. And this can just go basically like that. We'll put just a couple of inserters. Wow, that is really unfortunate placement. I could have done it here, I suppose, but I'm not gonna worry about it. We'll just put it on the power pole. Cool. Okay, so that now there's a way to keep it fueled up as it goes back and forth, so we shouldn't have any trouble there. So I think it's pretty much ready to go. This isn't really gonna, it'll get started, but it won't really have anything to do with the cables just yet, but that's okay. We can get that, up and running pretty soon. So let me go ahead and set up the cars. And then right away. Basically tell this to be automatic. And it goes, of course. Oh boy. Oh well, it'll empty. It will definitely be empty by the time it gets back here. But it's going. And yes, immediately broken. So we immediately need to do more signals. Because that made the train way too far away. And wait at all, because it shouldn't have to wait at all. Because of the sort of the right-hand drive of the whole thing, but it currently thinks these are both the same section of track, so that obviously is not going to work. Whoa! Oh, you're already done because it emptied its cargo incredibly fast and has to wait here. Has to wait all the way back here for that other train to get through. Now it'll wait here. Hello, come along. You and me. Let's get... It's like, what do I do? Okay. That might be a little bit overkill signal-wise, but I'm going to go with it. That's gonna go there, and then we will go ahead and break here and here. That should allow it to get up to there. So until I break this section, or it gets around, it might get its way or find its way down or up before I finish signaling, but that should get it to the station at least. And then let's go ahead and assume that, just sort of assume the future intersections that will be there. And then we'll break here, here, here. And we'll do here and here. Cool. All right, so the whole way back should now be separate from the way in, so the trains should be able to get all the way to their destination before freaking out about not being able to get back. And then we'll just brake periodically here so that they can get a little farther along the way without needing it to be free. So we'll just sort of boop. And that's it. Okay, cool. That is perfect. Well, again, very basic and probably not going to be enough as time goes on. But for now, it'll keep the trains moving. Should keep them from running into each other or doing anything weird. And now we've got this train, which I'm going to hop in. Hey, perfect timing. And we're going to ride back up to the copper cable factory and just we'll kind of keep an eye on this, make sure it goes, it works. It should. It's pretty much already done a loop. So I have no reason to believe that it won't work perfectly. The real test will be like what happens if they get into some sort of scuffle and end up somewhere along the same line, you know, like if this coal train is coming down here, will it stop properly as the copper train goes around? It should. But you never know. I never know anyway, until it's actually happening. So I'm not super confident about my track building, or signal building rather, capabilities. I feel okay about it, but you know, never know. Okay, so let me get this set up. That goes there, 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 and there, so that we can at least get these things into the chests to go on to the next section here. So let me start building this up. That's fine. That's gonna be less fine. Let's try that a little bit. Well, I don't know if better is really the word, but whoop, not there. There we go. Okay, so at least the belt or the cables will come in here. They'll start doing their thing. We'll start moving them from there into the chests, and into the chests, from the chest into the train. We'll go ahead and get a little bit more track here. So that can be up and running ASAP. That's gotta go there. Okay. Yeah. Pretty happy with this overall. So, get in there. Okay. All right. So, copper cables ready to go. We've got a train that's bringing copper back and forth, and we're going to need, we're now going to set up a use for those, right? What was the next step? What was I working on here? So, because ideally we want to do inserters and then the things that come along with those. So we want to do green circuits is our sort of goal right now. And so that needs cable and iron plate. So we have those now. Yeah, okay. So let me start thinking about a green circuit factory, basically. Where's the car? Car is elsewhere. Where's the copper train? On its way. Fantastic. We'll take the copper train back to the car. I'm gonna cheese this just to get us moving here. I shouldn't have, but it's fine. We're not even sending this copper wire anywhere yet anyway, so doesn't matter if we stunt one of the outputs. So grab the car. I could have taken that train, I guess, to where I was going instead of coming and getting the car, but I wanted to continue doing its thing. That might have actually been a good test. If I take the train up to the other factories, can it still make its way down? Should be able to. But there's not a lot of signal fidelity in between the upper section and the lower section, so not sure what it would try to do. I guess it would just come down here, and even though there's no signals along here, it wouldn't care. There wouldn't be any other train here, so it wouldn't matter. So maybe that might work just fine. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so let's plan this out. Let's do a little, just a little design work, the usual. Do I have some of these things now? I really should. I think it's time to build a couple of blueprints here. One is gonna be, this is actually gonna be what we want here. So let me grab this, and then I'm going to put that there, because we're gonna need that a bunch. So let me go ahead and put that down. Oh, I always do this. So I should mark this somehow. Yeah, let me mark it real quick. Let me get back to the base real quick. Actually, I've got some, oh, that has to be fired? Of course it does. Can't pocket craft bricks. What kind of superpowers do you think I have? Let me get some bricks, and I think I'll add it to the blueprint so that I'll put some stone brick, some concrete, basically, where the station, at least. We'll see, maybe we can get it a little bit more, to have a little bit more information, but at least where the station goes, so that we can plan that out a little bit better without having the station put down. I think that'll be helpful. So let me grab a little bit of stone brick here real quick, which lives here. Boop. Whoa, that might be too many stone bricks. I didn't realize I didn't have that. Limited. Oops, no, that's fine. 400 ought to do it. Okay. For some reason, I thought that was, I should limit that, or have a second chest that is limited. So I can just come and grab 400 or 500. All right, anyway, real quick, let's go back, try to add this to the blueprint, and then we're gonna have to call it. But yeah, pretty happy with that. We got our little copper cable situation going. See how that works for us as we go. Yeah, I want to start getting stuff automated as soon as possible so we can start ramping up production. Because, well, you know, ramping from 0, basically. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is put, so basically the station is gonna go 1, 2, 3 here. So I'm gonna put some stuff there and some stuff there. Actually, I could just go all the way across. So that's the station, and then I think it's 3 per car, so that'll be the locomotive, and then 1, 2, 3. That'll be where the first car is. That's too big. Oh, beans. Cool. Okay, so this will be the blueprint now for this guy. So let me just grab a big chunk of this, and then we'll include tiles. We'll get rid of all of the stuff that shouldn't actually be part of it. There. Cool. Oh, whoa. Easy game. Or mouse, rather. The mouse is being weird. Oh, come on now. It's gonna be okay. I think that's that. Okay, cool. So there we go. This is where the station, the actual train, the station stop goes. This is where the first cargo goes. And now I will go ahead and save this and put this, replace this with it. And then that'll go in there. I'll delete these or something at some point, but because I won't need them. All right, cool. And then let me just actually build that real quick, just so that it looks all nice and ready to rock. Hey. And at some point, maybe we'll actually like do some cool cosmetic stuff to the stations or something. I don't know. I don't exactly know what kind of cosmetic options we have in this game, really. Maybe kind of nothing. Or different concretes and stuff. I don't know if we've got like walls or structures or any of that kind of decorative elements. But let me see what this looks like with the actual track. Oh, yeah. I dig it. Cool. Yeah, I like it. And then, and there. And that'll go right there. Sweet. I love it. Okay. Anyway, I think it's going to have to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining me. When I come back with more Factorio, we will definitely, basically, rush straight ahead as fast as possible to get this green circuit factory up and running. That's kind of that's sort of, I don't know, maybe not the tipping point, but, that's when, hopefully a good big next step to get running. Once we got green circuits, then we can start doing science and all the cool stuff that we have already done. But again, in big volumes and with this new train monstrosity that we're building, and I can't wait to keep going with. Anyway, can't wait to see you again. I hope you have an incredible day, and I'll see you very soon. Okay, bye! Thank you again for watching the video. If you'd like to see more from me, feel free to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when my videos go live. I'd also very much love to hear from you down in the comments below.